Is that the -1 one?
So glad you want to be invited to the UHF get together, Slevin. Everybody feels collectively the same about you.
Oh, okay, I just see it. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, Elmer is Shrek.
I remember you from 45. It's good talking to you. Wherever I go, that's how I'm treated.
Well, I couldn't get it on 45. He just wouldn't shut the fuck up. Freaking push to listen.
You're not tripping again about how much money you have and your signal couldn't get in?
I can grab the Schwartz.
The Schwartz, huh?
My signal always got in on my account. I didn't use people remotes.
Yeah, but Power Wars is for the weak-minded.
You damn sure was weak-minded because you tried. You had the money to play. I know, nigga, don't come at me with this bullshit. I was there. Lived it, grew it, lived through it, put shit down, landmark. Miss me, man. Talk to the newbies. I was there.
That's why I wondered why Stan didn't check your ass, Robert.
Here we go again with this shit. You didn't know Stan, dude. Stop trying to talk. Use his name like you were fucking boys with him, man. He gave a fuck about you.
Not what I'm saying.
That's exactly what I'm saying. So how could you use it as some strong post? He didn't give a fuck about you. When I said who was who and who to give a fuck about, that's what he did.
What the fuck's this?
I'll shoot. And I let him know up front, fuck you.
What's a strong post?
Something you wouldn't understand. He did.
I'm gonna Google that word, or phrase.
Smoke every day.
Talk shit in somebody else's name about somebody you didn't even know.
Did anybody else see the explosion? There's an explosion? Where is that at?
Damn it. 1802 Crandeville Lane. There goes fucking, Jimmy Hawkins. Jimmy, it's Schwartz's property. What?
A lot of people up in the chat. Shell, D-Jack, Randy, Tyler, Hector. They're not listening to us. Let me turn the volume on so they can hear us shout out everybody up in the chat there. What's that?
Channel 5 just panned Jimmy Hooten's house with the goddamn plastic chain link fence across the driveway.
That's Vanderbilt.
Same thing.
Dude, you can't get any word right today.
Yeah, whatever, dude. They just panned his house.
Yeah, there's no strong post. That's not a thing. I mean, it's not a thing.
Wow. Your lily white ass can't find a word. You gonna declare what? Ain't what?
Bullshit.
What'd you say, lily white?
Dude, shit. A freaking saltine cracker called you fucking white.
The person again. I'm gonna be honest, Joe. Channel 5 news is showing the Sepulveda Pass. When you do the Sepulveda Pass, our shit look way better, way detailed, way much better.
Hey, Chris Jones. Over.
Ed, I'm the owner.
Yeah, copy. Quick question. You might know the answer. I'm looking for a solution. I'm remodeling my orifice. I'm going to put all the freaking...
Oh, hell to the no.
Stand by, duty.
all the computers on racks and shit in the closet, and then I want to run like a single fiber optic link from the computer to for all the monitors. Is there a way like that, like multiplex, 4 monitors, 4 separate screens, 4 different fucking things, with one fiber optic cable, and you can take it over to the control points. You've got your KVM. I know they have fiber KVMs, but I've not seen a fiber like for monitors only.
I'm not too sure about that. That might be a question for the best.
Okay, wait a minute. One fiber coming in, and you want 4.
Oh, here we go.
Because the fiber's got everything, you crunch it in. If the goddamn system distributor is going to punch it through, you might want to... Am I understanding you saying you want to look at 4 different screens on the one different optic?
Yeah, so you have 4 separate channels. I've seen it before, like, if you've ever had a snake before, 16-channel snake for freaking, like sound reinforcement. Now they've got their fiber optic, so you don't have this big old freaking, 3/4-inch diameter.
Recommendation. Superbox 7 Max. Superbox 7 Max. Go look that up.
Okay, Superbox 7 Max copy. Now, because I looked around, I didn't really see anything. The only thing is that now the question is, it's not $10,000, right? It's like, it's a reasonable price.
Under 5.
Superbox 7, okay.
I got a Superbox 6 Max. I ain't trying to do all that. I paid like 3.
3K?
Dude.
Andre, bro, you're going to be surprised. Just go check it out. Talk to me offline.
Dude, this mic is really muffly. You guys didn't tell me it was that muffly.
Yeah, I wasn't going to bitch about your signal, because otherwise you're a stand-up guy. You have enough on your plate.
Why would you sugarcoat bullshit? See, that's what I don't like. If this motherfucking microphone don't sound right, don't be a bitch and don't tell him.
You're just hearing us. Somebody turned the audio on the live feed right now, so everybody in the chat could hear you. And I heard myself, and boy, it sounds really like shit.
It's your breath stink.
Yeah, but that's only a single channel, bro. That's not going to give you 4 monitors.
True.
I've got one that will do a single channel. It'll do it via Wi-Fi. Or not Wi-Fi, but some other freaking, whatever, like, actually it probably is Wi-Fi. Like 5.9, 2.4, 5.8, whatever it is. Yeah, I just want to get everything, all the gear. I want to go into a soundproof closet. I'll put some air, put a duct.
Look at what I told you to go look at.
You said Superbox 7 Max, as in Max up. But that's not going to take computer signals for multiple monitors. That's 1-to-1.
If you're not willing to go look at it, don't attempt to talk to me about it. Thank you. Much respect.
I also don't want any latency at all, if at all possible, because I want to do video editing, and I want to be able to freaking jog and scrub, and not have anything freaking lagging, because that's going to F me up.
Just a jackass. I ain't helping you no more.
I guess I could just run HDMI cables. It'll go 30 feet or 40 feet. Kinda.
I'm here, Priegel, trying to help you, and you still fuck it up.
Oh, you never saw me melt out a $5,000 antenna, have you?
Ain't seen him do that.
What are you talking about? He bought that freaking killer thing, he got the plastic pipe, and did the whole thing, and he blew the whole thing up?
It was $4,000.
Okay, I'll stand corrected on that minor point. I mean, you want to talk about... Dude, Did you read the instructions? Yeah, I read the instructions. Did you turn the amplifier down low? Did you make sure all the SWR was before you crank? Did you bother to put a signal? I mean, just a signal generator on the stupid thing. Did you put any kind of analyzer on the stupid thing? So he hooks it all up, hooks it up wrong and backwards and upside down, and pumps 1,500 watts through it. You can't imagine why the thing went into a big old big puff of blue smoke.
Say, Briggle, and in section 5 of the manual, it tells you to put it together using this tripod that they're giving you, but do not use the tripod on permanent installation. They're telling you to set it out on a tripod, which is 4 foot tall, and you need to spread out 25 feet. And try to do that to get that vacuum max steel thing to kind of get a halfway idea of the environment it's in. Then it tells you to go and install it, not using that tripod that it initially gave you to get the shit dialed in, just to get an idea, right? Reference point. He took that same tripod and used it with all that metal, and it clearly says in 5.3E, do not use metal, mast, metal, anything for support.
No, especially with those kind of power out. No way. He was running, 1,500 watts. He blew it up before when he was up in northern Idaho. The thing fell off a tree. It was partially in the freaking mud. He cranked it up, couldn't figure out why it blew up.
He got mad at me because I read the instructions. But like I told him, dude, fuck that. You don't get reading instructions. Go to YouTube. It's about 12 different people taking it out of the box, step by step, assembling the goddamn thing.
Well, here's the problem. Jeffrey knows on a budget right now. And when he's reading manuals and stuff like that, the comprehension's pretty low. And his lips are moving when he's reading. He gets all chapped. He can't afford the chapstick.
So don't do that. Look at the visual. Look at what you're doing in this video.
You expect too much out of the boy.
Fucking hard.
Oh, that's a real pretty shot right now of the valley.
Fucking hard is to follow the bouncy ball.
Brigo apparently tried it for 2 years and couldn't freaking make the cut and got freaking kicked loose. Speaking of bouncing balls.
Understand why he couldn't get the concept of what he was doing wrong.
So, I don't know, man. It's a never-ending source of frustration. Was it Scan? What, Smoke and Scan? Are they chiming in on your feed, or are you watching their feed?
We were watching he wrapped it up already. We were watching him, and then he put our camera on his feed, and but he's wrapped it up already.
Okay, copy. Anyways, Kilowatt 6 Bravo Mike Echo. Licensed way too long, but certainly more than Darren. A lot longer than Darren.
No, you're not.
Oh, dude, come on.
You're not, dude. You were 13 when you were legit. I got legit about, I was 21. What, 6, 7 years? They got bootleg all them years. They got all my credit.
Fucked up, Holmes. You got your ham radio license.
All my credit. Bootlegging during them years when you wasn't. Ain't nobody in the history book did this shit like I did.
You fuck up for 7 years? You probably.
Tim, you were eating out my fucking hand for 6 of those years. Don't try it, you little bitch. I remember when I first met your little ass.
And the one person that could gin pull that motherfucking tower up.
We did that too.
I wouldn't try that today.
We fucked up in 2-3 months apiece.
That's why the wife now, she's like, hey, what are you going to do? I'm going to do that and this and fix it. Advil first.
No, we were young. It took us like 15 minutes, 10, 12 minutes. We battled that thing. The neighbor across the street noticed it was dropping and raising and dropping it, and he came back here just being. He wasn't a 5'4", but he was all we needed.
Was surfing and getting late. Twinks.
Why is there
Twinks.
Why is there jamming all of a sudden?
Jammer.
Oh. Okay. Maybe there's a weak station trying to get in.
No, they're jamming, dude. I'm not in the mood. Later.
What the fuck is the jamming about all of a sudden?
It's steroids.
That's me, I did it.
Yeah, well, I was getting late. You guys were all talking to old men who wanted your butts.
I don't believe these stories you always try to... ass fuck. Little dude. When I was growing up, you would get slapped out the fucking way, Werner. You're little dude.
I was fucking young blonde chicks in fucking Malibu, and you were out here talking to
You were fucking 8, 9, and 10 years old.
old men.
Fucker. I know what you were doing.
You were like a twink for the old dudes.
You're 7 years older than me, so what you saying?
You and Timmy. Damn it, Tim, you were out there as a teenager? You're kidding. What a waste. There was a kid who was a CBer in our neighborhood. He was a weird kid with glasses. He was like the nerdy dude. We're all laughing at him while we're getting laid. And he's
fucking you.
on the fucking CB. Funny as shit.
You were the one. You the fucking nerd. You the little ass piece of shit. You the one small as the women.
Dude, I bench pressed twice my weight. I was
68 times 2.
got from one end to the other. Just out there in huge surf. Chicks were loving it. Are you kidding me?
You probably ain't lying, but I'm just saying, in my presence, you wouldn't be shit.
Then why were you talking to all these old men on fucking ham radio, bootlegging in as a teenager? Why weren't you out getting laid?
What the fuck are you talking about? I was out at the beach. I didn't surf, though. I wish I'd have known you. I would have got to surfing.
I heard you guys bragging against each other. I was out there when I was 12 years old. I was a...
Was good to spoke to a woman.
And
I was no broke motherfucker. You know, I was out of place.
were either getting bugged by you like by little Mikey, or they wanted your pants.
What? I don't do fag shit.
I don't know, man.
That's bullshit. You fucking know better.
Which
You fucking embarrass yourself.
maybe humoring you or something.
Don't embarrass yourself, dude. You fucking know way better. You know I worked at the school just children. Ain't no fag nigga nothing about me. I'd have stroked your mama first.
I hope you didn't take what you learned from those old men out there on the radio and take it back into the school when you started working in the schools, man. That's how it gets passed down.
Old man, old Jim Chevy, Max Hutz, who you talking about?
Is that who you're talking to? Oh my God.
Cause dude, you didn't have much going for you. You worked at the fucking Odyssey as a dumbwaiter and did some other stupid shit like that as another drug fucking cofer. Hello?
You're just attacking everyone today.
I know, you know.
When you talk shit about me and I ain't supposed to attack back. Anyway, I remember what you did, dude. And you're on that shit. got off. And I know you did. I could tell your behavior changed. But you did that. I never did.
Did what? I'm not following you.
Narcotics.
I actually didn't do narcotics, but I did all kinds of fun stuff. It was the 70s, dude. What did you do in the early to mid-70s? Well, you were a kid. You were a little younger than me.
Now you have to have a conversation with me, whereas last week you would just key over me and say, fuck me.
I don't key over people. I talk to them.
Have to talk to me now. When you didn't, you would key over me last week.
What are you talking about? I talked to you a lot over the last year. I didn't key over you all the time.
Not all the time. Yeah, I agree. Not all the time, but most of the time.
Okay, let's get things straight here. Okay.
Okay, and I'm still gonna send you that shit. You're gonna get that. I still would have came up with my T5 and drilled a hole through your wall and secured it with silicone, double inside and out to get your coax in you little short motherfucker. I look at you as a little dude. You can't do what I do. Punk-ass Bailey came over. That's cool. Bailey can't come over here.
Okay, go ahead, Tim. It sounds like it's opened up now.
No, I'm my wife wants to go talk and figure out what's going on for tomorrow, so late.
Yeah, man, still on tour tonight. So I'm on my second one. No, second and a quarter one.
Bitcoin is at $106,086.
You know, it got up to 107,800 today while I was in the water surfing. I got out and I went, ooh, and I had canceled a sell order at 107,500. I was so pissed at myself.
This shit started as what?
$107,800 for Bitcoin. I had a sell order in. I canceled it last night for, God, I can't believe I canceled it because it came back down a little bit.
It's just the tip of the iceberg, Dave. Don't you fret. Don't you fret. We're going to see 200K by the end of this year.
I've sold a third of mine, and I to pay off the car, you know. And I talked to Christopher earlier, and I listened to a couple of things, and I decided to put in a couple grand back into altcoins. There was just a kind of a little dip, and so I threw a bunch that I pulled out of Bitcoin, put it back into alts just this afternoon.
How much did you spend on coke?
Well, way too much. I calculated it out when I got sober in 1989, and over the years, like I tried to make a calculation between pot and coke, and fuck, man, holy smokes! But you know, that's water under the bridge, I guess.
That's the way we was young. That shit don't count. Now's what counts.
Yeah. So it's going to go up, huh, Dov? You think that what I have will go up 50%? I can tell you what I'm in here. Let's see. Let me get my list here. I only have one tiny cap. Have you ever heard of Medicaid? Metacade. I tripled my money in a week and a half, and I took out my initial investment just because I was trying to figure out how to use the Coinbase wallet, because that's the only way I could get this stuff. That's my only tiny cap.
No, I haven't looked into that one. I've got a watch list of 30, probably 30.
I'm going to pardon Mayor Adams.
Track. But it all tracks Bitcoin. I mean, everything's going to track Bitcoin to a certain degree or another. Yeah, I mean, ETH is almost at $4,000. Bitcoin's 106,211 right now. I'm saying by the end of 2025, somewhere in 2025, we're going to see $200,000 Bitcoin.
And I said 150 for a step out to Christopher, and he was adamant that 120. I'd be lucky to get higher than 120. Anything over that would be a gift.
That's the right way to look at it. I mean, you just set a target and you take your profit, and then if it goes up after that, that's none of your business. You just re-enter and set another target, you know. Just play the range, bro. Learn how to play ranges instead of trying to sit on something for, months on end, like, and eventually acquiescing to a loss. Like that, just don't do that. Just enter wherever it's at. Learn how to read the charts, enter wherever it's at, set a take profit 1 to 2%, maybe 3 at the most. I mean, 3 is being really aggressive. And set a pretty tight stop loss and just keep repeating those trades over and over again, and your average is going to put you in the win column. Super tight stop losses, reasonable expectation on take profit levels, and then just play the range.
Well, I got 2.5 times on Bitcoin. I got almost 4 times my money, and I took out, what I had put in of that in specific. But yeah, otherwise, yeah, I don't know. My target was 80,000, and I waited, and I took out everything between. Well, I took out that third of it between 99 and 106. Just slowly as it went up, I grabbed more and more. So that's where a third of it went. But yeah, I kind of feel like maybe it's good to hold the Bitcoin and try to figure out the others.
Absolutely. Learn how to play the game with cheap coins. Doge, Shiba, anything well under $1, anything under 20 cents, 30 cents, because if Bitcoin's mooning, these things are going to moon too. And it's really easy to get a couple of percentage points in movement on the smaller ones, and you're not really at jeopardy for losing a bunch of money on stop loss, when you get stopped out. And then you learn how to play with leverage, but you'll need a VPN for that.
Yeah, I just buy low and wait and then sell kind of mid-high. I mean, my link, my buy-in's like $8 or $9, and I've taken now most of it out, and so everything I have left in there is all profit.
Yeah, be right back. I got to go flip the steaks. I got a bunch of filet mignon on the cold smoke right now.
You're doing better than me, man. I got this chicken. I usually get good chicken, but this last one I got, man, it was tough. So I was chewing it and spitting it out tonight. It didn't work tonight for me. Usually I'm good at cooking, but that was a bad one.
On my way over, dog.
Tough bird. My wife just came in and teased me and said she ate all the dessert. Oh, did you want some of that? And she laughed and kissed me and walked out.
I'm so sorry. You got to give the people what they want.
Is this football game any good? Because I'm letting my wife commandeer our big screen. I'm not even watching it. It's kind of a one-sided game, right?
If the old lady wants the big screen, dude, back up.
Huh?
She wants the big screen, give it to her.
Oh, I did. I'm not even telling her the football's on. I've been watching so much football. She's like, more football the other day. So I figured today's game didn't look too good. It's like Minnesota against the Bears or something.
Listen to me, Dave. I hope she ain't around listening. They're gonna come at us like that. Let her have it. They don't ask for that. When she want it, let her have that motherfucker. You go to the little screen.
Point.
That way you ain't gotta worry about this shit the next day.
Yeah.
She know Monday Night Football. The world know, but don't trip. She want the big screen, let her have it. Go look at it on the other one.
It's funny, Christopher says, tell her, say, bitch, look, woman, this is the way it's gonna be. Christopher, I don't say that shit to her.
I wouldn't recommend it.
Get a pan on the side of the head.
You call me a nigga.
Don't do that shit.
Old-ass men now. Maybe, 40, 45 years ago.
Actually, black men can get away with that shit because they're in high demand. Most of them got killed, got shot off. So many black men got killed off. And the women are like, the men can kind of get away with murder over those black dudes.
I don't know about that, because I'll be looking around, I'll be getting down in y'all circles and shit. And my old girl says just because I'm handsome, she likes it. And my girl's 15 years younger than me. She goes, I love it when I watch. I come and go to the bathroom, and they talking to you. I saw her looking at you before I went. And my girl come back and she be cool and shit. She don't act like no or nothing. Flirt is okay, but within reason.
There was a telltale hum on that.
We're talking about our women, dude. We're pissing people off.
Telltale hum on that. Yeah, and listen to that hum when someone's talking. Okay, I'm gonna go see what. Huh? See what you want.
Gary, you ready to game? Ready to start?
Yeah, I just walked in, ate a little tomato soup and a couple cookies for dinner. So I'm going to watch a football game now.
Roger, roger.
Raiders got to be the worst team in football.
Us and somebody else the Bears? What channel are you looking at it on, Terry?
ESPN.
Xbox has it too.
Jesus.
Say it again?
The Raiders are 2 wins, 11 losses.
Got to be more careful. Starts in 5 minutes, 19 seconds. 4 minutes, 45 seconds. We got 2 games tonight, Minnesota Vikings and the Raiders. Minnesota Vikings versus the Chicago Bears.
Bears, to just show the Raiders by themselves, their record is so shitty.
The Bears versus the Vikings tonight. And then we got the goddamn Raiders versus the Atlanta Falcons. And bug out. Oh yeah, I see that the Rams game, the Raiders game has started. I don't like the bug out. Raiders punt got blocked.
I'm going to go out on a limb here and suggest maybe the feelings are mutual.
The team?
You and Steve.
I like that dude.
He just might feel the same.
If I was problem at his house, I would feel him getting fucked up. Even if it was problem at his house, I tell him how to help him and break the washing up. Steve was a draft dodger. He's the right age. He should have been drafted, but they shipped him off up north for a while. See, and he got drafted. He a dumb motherfucker. Ho Chi Minh would have caught his ass, and the Viet Cong would have worked him like no other.
Oh, he's way too young. 60s? No, you'd have to be in your. Mid-70s, almost 80s.
No, I'm 60. That motherfucker could have made it to Ho Chi Minh Trail. He's 70 years old.
Steve was born in 56. Look at his email address. 56.
That's way, we wouldn't be. My father was drafted, and he was 49 in the 1949. So there's a ways off there.
He would have dealt with his ass.
He would have used the tiny hands to ferment.
He would have broke his dumb motherfucking ass off.
Y'all still arguing about this, nigga that?
What? You know, argument. I'm dictating policy.
Don't ask, don't tell.
What she said.
you know, it is what it is. It's not an option. You've got to give the people what they want.
The Falcons are favored 5 minus 5.5.
Really?
Yes. Well, they're playing the worst team in football. It probably should be 12.
I don't like your attitude, Terry.
Well, the facts are the facts. They got 11 losses.
It's good for me. Could you say a little with less bass in your voice?
I'm lucky to have any voice.
Roger, Roger, big brother.
Actually, you got to know the Falcons are going to be the favorite. I think 5.5 is charitable. Should be 12.
Right now, it's got me on Minnesota, Chicago game. Oh, the Vikings, who are 11-2, playing the Bears, who are 4-9. The Vikings have 10 in the second quarter, 3:02, with the Bears 0. Okay, let me go find my game.
Oh, it's Atlanta.
Okay, now I'm on the Raiders. Oh, the Raiders got burnt. Fucking Raiders, 2-11.
That's why the point spread is 5.5.
That's embarrassing. Yeah, that coach is out of here.
Don't think he doesn't know it. I bet you if you were to interrogate him, he'd say, I'm just an interim coach.
In some college, you pick him up.
everybody's getting ready to go to the courthouse tomorrow morning.
Yeah, he's saying a lot of shit. He's not going to make it. He's going to be so hungover. He's not. No way grown up.
Well, he'll be there. Trouble is, Steve won't be there.
Oh, man. We'll see. How you doing, Jimmy?
Yeah, very good. I broke my key holder for my key fob, which is a very nice leather pouch thing. So I just ordered another one online.
Copy that.
Day's over on Spark, so we can talk here now.
Who's over there?
Darren.
Okay.
Better if called him, that's what I said.
Great, James.
Yeah, Jimmy, why don't you go up there and go say hi to your best friend?
You know, I need my wife, you know, need my wife. Need my wife, you know, need my wife, you know, I need my wife, you know, my wife.
Yeah, that's terrible shit. So, yeah, go. You should go up there and talk to him. Do you have a UHF radio, Jimmy? Because Mr. CKSK, KS, you know, he's up there. CS, cocksucker. That's.
I need my wife, you know, need my wife, you know, I need my wife, you know, need my wife.
Are they talking about Darren?
The puss is dry.
So they're going to have another one of those funny courthouse shows tomorrow again where they all go and they ditch half the people and no one shows up and all that stuff.
You guys getting me horny.
Why don't you go up there, Jimmy, and you know, go zip a zipper down and perform your duty.
Just over there, but they're talking.
It doesn't matter. Just do what you do here, do there. Just, you know, blurt right in.
You know,
The puss is dry.
just go, please,
The puss is dry.
my group here.
The puss is dry.
See, my call sign is
My wiener's so big and hard.
SUS. Can I please join it?
Fucking guys getting me horny.
Steve never asked to join in. He just jams. The biggest, worst.
I'm hated by everybody. I don't have any friends. I think I get on the radio where they really hate me. With big penis? God damn, this thing is big. I got a big one. I used to be big. It seems like it's getting smaller as I get older. I don't understand that concept. What's the normal size? An inch and a half or 2 inch or something? Mine's only 3/4, I believe.
Call it any. Oh, your microphone, Chris, sounds kind of wobbly. What's going on?
I'm not that big on black girls. I know there's some real pretty black girls, but I'm not that much into black girls. I think one gave me a blowjob one time, but very nice, very nice.
Cosby. Now you're getting me aroused. That is correct. Anyways, we're going out to dinner, so you guys have... Driving on a cloud. It's my ship.
Time to go have some bean soup.
Yeah, Terry, where you at?
Go back to the other one.
You look at the fucking dictate policy, asshole. You do. I feel like Christine, man.
Soup's pretty good, man.
He's just like Christine.
No, not even close.
Howdy, Terry, you got a copy?
The mic should sound a lot better now.
Follow on the plate, Terry. bug. What do you have to bring to the table? Buddy hungry, it's time to eat. What you got? Got nothing to offer.
Got my balls and my word.
Everybody knows what that's worth.
In your mouth, aren't you?
Don't, I'm not going to entertain you on that gate.
Why didn't you stay over there at Spark, Durwood?
I'm entertaining any of you homosexuals.
Yeah, you should have stayed over there at Spark.
Why don't you stay in your own motherfucking lane?
I need somebody to think they can keep me in my lane. I like to take over a little bit. Bogart.
Bogart this, cocksuck.
You can't stop me, I'm going to do it.
Yeah, you don't talk like that to Steve, Durwood. Settle down, cocksuck.
Capture my lane and talk.
Have another beer.
Commandeer part of yours.
Or go smoke a little bit more.
Team I put down. Take your shit.
You ain't gonna do shit, Day-Day. You don't got the balls to do that. Your balls are at your woman's purse. Asshole. She's a shot caller, not you.
I know homegirls that will
Get the fuck out of here.
straight up punk you. Stan's little nieces would punk you.
Fucking magnet mount. Black telephone pole remote. What a fucking joke. You guys think people would notice that, Durwood? It's just a mag mount.
Stan's nieces would punk you, Herb. You would like it.
Settle down, Durwood. Have some respect for authority. Alright, I'm giving the directives here.
Until I catch you.
Yeah, I've already told you, Durwood. I'll give you my autograph. I have no problem with that.
Where can I meet you?
Just please don't get a tattoo with my name or my call sign.
Where can I meet you at right now?
Ain't meeting up, okay? I don't want you to get a ninth DUI.
What would it matter to you?
Because I don't wish you any harm, Durwood. That's why. And agreeing to meet up with you, you know, the chances of you getting a ninth DUI are very high.
I have my woman drive to me to come get you.
because then she'll have to witness me bitch slap you.
Okay.
I'm going to say it again. Don't get any tattoos with my name or my call sign. Not to mention, don't brand yourself with my call sign.
You don't pay, dude. You gonna pay, punk.
You ain't gonna do shit, Daddy. You know what? I'll be back. I'm watching The Ark on Sci-Fi Network. Season 2. Episode 2.
BEH, you out there?
We're gonna pay her.
There's something in the, I think it's a UFO.
What do you think it is?
I don't know. It looks like, looks Russian to me. Maybe it's Chinese.
To the left, Russian to the right.
Definitely to the left. If you look at the cam, it's definitely something.
Something like what?
Like a UFO?
Two of them drones and came down. Of course, the company stepped in immediately and seized. Understand that the professor down at the University of Fullerton over the drone RC helicopter department says that none of the rules have been breached by any of these drones here on the East Coast that we're seeing down in Marietta, Menifee, and down there, and Hot Springs. Just like in New Jersey, the breaching of rules are they can't fly higher than 40 feet. They can't fly near airports. They can't fly over like freeways and stuff. They can't hover over residential houses or anywhere human beings would gather, like at a bus stop or like, for instance, in a football game. They can't do any of that. And none of these drones broke any rules.
Well, I think we're looking at the ISS flying over. I think that's what we're seeing in the center of the screen. It's too slow to be... Yeah, it's a satellite. I think it's a space station. it's at right now.
Terry, you looking at the game?
All right, go ahead. Go ahead.
Right, snot box. Where you at, Terry?
Dude, let him rest. Have some respect and let him rest.
Attitude I'm talking about, Darren. Try this. Hey, Irv, what's going on, man?
Fuck you, Christopher Jones. Try that.
Sure.
Try to be a little more, considerate and nicer to each other out here. I mean, Irv's not no newbie. Go ahead, Irv. What do you got?
He is a fucking newbie.
Yeah, I'm just, I just don't know what so presentational all the time.
Fuck him and you, Jones.
I think so, Darren.
I just did so.
Majority of the repeater are, are leaning more against you, not with you. Dynamics have changed out here, Darren.
This makes me click into my sociopathic mode. I don't give a fuck.
I'm angry. You're using hostile language, and you're snapping at people, man.
Just declaring you what mode I'm in and how I feel about it. Now, what's next? That shit you trying to dish up ain't gonna work with me. You drinking royally, go fuck yourself.
No, I think I got a link. I think I have to link this D-Star node to the system or something.
No, well, maybe. I don't know. I don't know about that. Really. You have to research that. So does that do you have to register that as a gateway?
Yeah, see, I think I have to do that. I haven't done that yet.
Okay, so that's a different site. You got to go to the gateway registration, and then the guy's going to email you back. His name's like Travis or Tim or Travis, something like that. They make these, so if you're using like an open spot, people can use the H2 System Fusion, DMR, what do you call it, D-Star, to access different multi-mode reflectors, and so eventually we'll all be able to, whatever mode you have, except P25, whatever modes people are using, will be able to end up in the same repeater. And then I found out that there's a way to build a bridge to bridge the analog analog to the digital and digital to the analog, like how they do on the Papa system.
Interesting. I like that. So that way everybody can talk.
I know, it's going to be cool, so we got to look into that. Hey, how does this mic sound?
It sounds pretty good. What is it?
It's an RE20.
Oh, nice. So we both have the same mic right now.
I think it needs a little more gain. It definitely needs a what do you call it? It's a blue box, the cloud lifter.
Yeah, I put a cloud lifter on there. So did you make that whole box and everything?
No, but I started drawing it today. I designed it in SolidWorks. 3D printing out of carbon fiber nylon.
I just got to screw around with this node. It was surprisingly easier to set up than I thought it would be. I thought I would be sitting here for hours.
So it just runs off a Raspberry Pi, right? And you just load the images?
Yes, it turned out I couldn't. They don't have a Pi Star OS for the Raspberry Pi 5. I had to get this other one called WPSD, and it does the same thing, but it's cool. There isn't as much support for it, but I'll figure it out.
Hey, right on, cool. So the game, in the radio, there's not really a parametric EQ, just the bass and treble. So I ended up using the low cut or the high cut, the high cut on the microphone, or you know what I mean. Use the filter on the microphone. Turn the bass down on the radio, turn the treble up a little bit, and then the mic gain is all the way up. So I don't think there's enough gain on this RE20. It needs a cloud lifter.
Yeah, see, that's the thing about dynamic mics. You need a lot of gain on those.
Well, the stock mic is dynamic.
Yeah, it's just a little different, though. I mean, each mic is different, even if they are dynamic. But the RE20s they're of an older design, so they require a lot more gain than others do.
The compression factor on the element is different. It takes more pressure.
Yeah. Do you have the low cut on? I'm curious.
I think the switch right now is on. It's on, right? Because if it was off, it'd be the straight. It wouldn't be the angled one, right?
Turn that off. Turn it off.
There's it off right there.
It's a little tiny bit difference. I like to keep it off too.
I'll have to go look in what direction that is.
Honestly, I think your transmission is a little bit of a lower end. Or audio, rather.
So that's definitely, the switch is facing the, not the angled line, but the straight through line.
Yeah, that'll bring in the low end.
Okay, so that's what I did. Now, you think it needs more bass?
You know what? I'm not entirely sure of the capability of radio audio. You know what I mean? I'm not entirely sure if you can even add it anymore.
Here, look. I can go ahead and turn it up. That's like all the way up right there.
Oh, okay. Well, you know what? I'm listening through my headphones, so that might not be a good reference for other people who are listening over speakers. So I don't know. I mean, it sounds good to me.
All the way, really? And then that's flat right there.
Did you, when you use the mic with the radio, did you reset all the audio settings?
There is no audio settings. That's the thing.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Haven't found them yet.
I like it with the. I would set it to like one click back from full bass.
So it goes +5. That's +4.
Maybe try +3.
That's a +3 right there.
That's Sounds good. I like that.
I have try +2.
Did you say, Dede?
2 plus 2.
That's +2 right there.
That sounds nice and warm.
Go +1.
+1 right there.
No, +1. No for +1. +2 or 3 is your number.
Well, there's 2 right there. Still have treble too. This is all the way up on the treble, and then this is this is flat on the treble, and then this is like +4 on the treble.
I like the way your treble was at first. You still sound like a bitch, though.
I think your treble was fine.
So it was on 4.
It sounded fine that way.
All right, well, there. We'll leave it there. It just doesn't have enough gain.
In the meter on the radio, does it show not modulating enough?
Not enough gain. It sounds realistic.
Let me see. Yeah, it seems fine.
It's down there pretty good, man. You got a bitch-sounding voice. I mean, what else? You wanted to make a miracle?
Oh, you're just looking to get fucked up pretty soon, is what it is.
I like to try out my shoulders from age 60 and see what's cracking.
The cloud lifter will really help. Or if I had a quarter to XLR male, I would be able to run it out of the Scarlet.
Hey, listen, it's perfect the way it is.
What I could do is do what you're doing, Jason. I could USB in. I could run into the Scarlet, into the computer, then USB to the radio. I could do that.
You could, but you are a bitch.
And what kind of filters and stuff do you have for the computer, for Windows?
I don't know. You know what? This voice meter banana system is not really the cleanest or more. It's not very specific, but I just brightened my voice a little bit, and then I added a little bit of compression.
Okay. I wonder if should I just download that?
I think you're better off going directly into the radio, because otherwise you just have to have this program open all the time, and then there's also a little bit of latency as well.
Got ya. Yeah, that makes sense. I could throw in my DBX. I should do that real quick. Go get my DBX preamp, my tube preamp. Compressor and gate on it. Let me go grab it real quick.
You've been told, you fucking idiot, your voice sounds realistic. Why?
I gotta figure out how to make a D-Star memory without it doing that weird direct mode.
Are you using the Kenwood software?
Negative. I'm using RT Systems right now.
Okay. You want to make a memory of what? Like that one repeater we were just on?
I'm making a memory of my node, but I already made one, and it uses that direct mode, and that was the mode that we tried out originally, where it didn't send any of my audio.
Okay. So I can explain how to do this. Give me 1 second. I'm right in the middle of doing something. All right, let's see here.
I opened up the programmer with all the memories. I'm here.
Okay, so what you're going to do, so you need to pick a frequency that you're going to talk to your node with, right?
Oh yeah, no, that part's already set up.
So, okay, then, so what step are you at?
Thing is, it's my memory creates it. I create the memory, and then it goes to direct mode, and I just need to figure out how to get out of direct mode, because that was the mode that didn't carry any audio.
So you can talk to your, I think you're going to talk to your hotspot in analog, FM, or DV.
So DV mode? Okay.
DV was digital, but I think you can also talk to it in analog. It depends on what you are going to decode, what your radio decodes.
Yeah, I have it set to D-Star, so I think that should work in DV mode.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll set it to DV mode and I'll try it out. I'm going to go on that same repeater if you don't mind.
I'm listening.
Alright, I got to send it to the radio. I'll be right back.
No problem. I was going to hook this preamp up, but I'll wait.
guess it's not working that way. So I guess I gotta set it back to DR mode.
Go ahead.
That's with a little mic free on it.
No, your gain's way too high.
modulation down in the radio?
Way too high.
There's down a lot right there.
Yep, there it is.
Sound like it's better with the pre?
It sounds like you're peaking a tiny bit. Just turn it down just a little bit more.
So again, I need to work on the compressor and all that.
There you go. You sound fine.
Okay, so it does need a little bit. This mic does need a little bit of pre.
You know what? I would turn it down just a bit more. You're modulating a little bit too much.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, you sound good there. Towards the end, it sounded a little bit distorted.
One, two, three, four. Check, check, check.
Yeah, it sounds good there. You know what? But the thing is, it just doesn't really sound any different. It sounds like the same. It sounds like maybe you actually had a decent amount of gain.
Okay, well, I could take the, let me take the whole pre out of, let me take it out of line. What it sounds like with the, it's the DBX, the DBX 576 2 preamp. That's what it sounds like without the 2 preamp.
Yeah, maybe just a tiny bit gain with the preamp.
But I could turn the gain all the way up in the radio too. Back to where it was when you guys set the levels for me before.
Yeah, I guess it was fine.
Oh, we'll just leave it like that then. But I think the cloud lifter will help it. So that's back to normal. I just listened to myself. Heard myself back on YouTube. It does sound a little more. It does sound a little more like warm with the tube preamp. That's for sure.
Bugga, 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 bugga. Freak with a small penis and a little tiny curly hands.
Hey, Chris, are you there? Hey, Chris, are you there? KO6BEH.
So what's happening?
So I think I have to link this Parstar thing. I think I have to link it to the network, and I think I haven't done that yet. I have to figure it out. Is it the gateway registration? Is that how I do it?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I think so. And then the guy, his email, I can give you his email and you can ask him. Oh, let me see.
And then I have to figure out how to, like, transmit to my Raspberry Pi. You know what I mean?
So that's the dude's email that operates the gateway registrations.
Did you do that with your thing, too?
So I just went on to the website and, like, registered and whatever, and this guy emailed me. He goes, hey, are you trying to register your call sign? I'm like, no, I already did that. I'm registering my repeater. He's like, you have a repeater? It's a gateway? I'm like, yeah. He's all, well, it can't be the same call sign, blah, 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 blah. So I've been talking to that dude.
So you just make, like, what is it, your call sign /B or something?
I asked Gary Elmer if we can use his club call. Because the guy's like, hey, find somebody that has a club call that is willing to let you use it for the D-Star repeater. And so I asked Gary if we can use the W6NUT, and he said, cool. So we used that one. The repeater works. I just need to get I figured out, I got the repeater to work analog and digitally. And then, so we just need to finish building the D-Star gateway for it. And then I'll go put it up, and then it'll be just like how we were talking on that other repeater, and then we can link to different reflectors from it. You go back to that other repeater we were talking on, I can connect this to Charlie, to 30 Charlie, which is a really busy reflector.
My transmission into my Pi, and then into that repeater. And I'm not entirely well versed with D-Star to do that just yet.
Yeah. So, from what I understand, you're going to use your radio RF into the Pi Star, right? And then the Pi Star, that would be a gateway to go to the repeater.
I think I just have to register that, and I think I'll get it working. Do I have to use reflector? Is that the use reflector setting on the radio?
Hold on a second. Let me turn down that stupid YouTube. It just turned back on for some reason. The reflector is something you connect to through a gateway. So basically, you would use your gateway, you would use your radio RF to talk to your hotspot, and then your hotspot gateway would connect to reflector. So you'd connect to that repeater. You would download the repeater list into your hotspot, and then you'd connect to that repeater. I don't think that's your hotspot. It is a gateway. I think it's just I think all it is a interface to connect. Let me read on it. I think that all it is an interface to either connect to repeaters and then use the repeaters that you connect to go to the reflector, or I think you could directly connect to a reflector.